Really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Attack came to nothing. Well maintained there. Down the line. All set up on the through ball. Concedes a free kick. Now, can they conjure something up here? Ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. 4 players to choose from. Angle in towards goal. The keeper holds it. That was a poor pass. And Dejan Stankovic. Icon. They could open the score with a good cross here. Can he find half a yard here? Well, the defence did well to make up for the keeper's error there. And Vieira. And Dejan Stankovic. Here's Ibrahimovic. Can surely put it away. Quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. Icon. Finds it well. Into the box. There it is. Gets it. Needs to find the target here. Ibrahimovic. That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper. His defender played it to safety. Pressure on the defence now. He's carrying the ball forward. Turns defence into attack there. Down the right flank. A good cross should set something up. We'll get a shot away. Important interception there. Barreto. Yaquinta. Win possession here. Here's Figo. Can he find his man? Will he get a shot away? Figo. And Vieira. They're in a good position down the right. Might work the keeper here. Sturdy defence here. Here's Grosso. Ball given away there. Vieira. Challenge was poor. Found Marvellous through pass. Keeper's ball. Morrow. And Yaquinta. D'Agostino. Modo. Chance to cross. Here's Adriano. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Pinzi. No, it's been snuffed out. Dejan Stankovic. Down the left-hand channel. Finds himself in the box. It's in. Goal! It's the first goal of the game. 25 minutes played. You don't see that too often. Team have given their followers reason enough to celebrate. Great goal there, Trevor. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Pinzi. Otani. He's looking for support. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. Defence has done well so far. And the shot comes in. And goes into the corner flag. I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off. And Figo. Ibrahimovic. A good cross might give us another goal here. Great cross. Minutes left of the first half. Good pass. They're just not clicking with each other. Poorly attempted pass. Vieira. On the ball through the middle. Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Here's Dejan Stankovic. Barreto. Crossing opportunity. Boom, header on goal. Solid defence in the box. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Ibrahimovic. Reasonable effort. The shot sits off to the right there. Well, I think the ball swerved a bit. Didn't quite hit the shot properly. Morrow. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Pulls it across. He's going for it. Another shot blocked by the keeper. They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Here's Adriano. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. D'Agostino. Morrow. Only one goal in it here, with 5 minutes to go to half-time. Didn't get the ball there, free kick. Well read and intercepted. And Figo. Crespo. He's well beaten to the ball there. He's on the rampage. Dealt with that threat well. Good running off the ball. And Figo. Vieira. Nice ball out to the wing. Booted to safety. Icon. Here's Dejan Stankovic. D'Agostino. Obodo. He's carried the ball forward. Stop the attack well. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. So, Trevor, how do you think it's shaping up?
It's not been bad, but it's not been anything special. Let's hope for improvement in the second half.
So, as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. Second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. Obodo. And he wants it back. Christian Zapata. Pinzi. Untari. Stayed on the ball, promising position here.
Keeper has been kept busy today. They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
And Adriano. Here's Figo. Dejan Stankovic. Looking around for support. Cleared away. And Cordoba. Here's Vieira. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Escape the danger and the cost of a throw-in. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Lays it short to a teammate. Obodo. Barreto. And Yaquinta. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Will he test the keeper? No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. All level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
The ball goes out of play again. On the ball here. Tight decision there, but I think the right one. Rhino got that one absolutely spot on. Great work to win the ball. He dribbles out to the right. Crossing opportunity.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Vieira. Finds his teammate. Ibrahimovic. Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
15 minutes into the second half. Natali. Morrow. Foul there, free kick given. It's played into the danger zone. Pinzi. Don't give it away there. Yaquinta. Down the right-hand channel.
The left back really needs to stay sharper.
Another bite in the cherry. He took it so well. They're now 2 goals up. He was alive for the Chelsea rebound and took full advantage in a ruthless fashion. So, with the lead extended, let's see if some complacency might just creep into the side. Could the keeper have done better there, Chip? So, play again underway. Will they be looking for another?
Well, you know, Peter, I just think on this form they'll be hungry for more.
Bodo. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. And Dejan Stankovic. Bodo. D'Agostino. Getting the ball back. Natali. Possession lost there. No way through. Bodo. Here's Yaquinta. Yaquinta! They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Bodo. Pinzi. It's off on the long run. Vigo. Christian Zapata. Pinzi. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Bodo. Charlie. He's in the box. And he tries one. He's carried the ball forward. Adriano! Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
D'Agostino. Pinzi. Can he get the room he needs?
Great save. He did well there.
His left foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Icon. And Ibrahimovic. Doesn't manage to get that one through. All given away.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Ibrahimovic. Punched away and out for a corner. It went short. Clear by the defender. Barreto. And Yaquinta. Felipe. That one is intercepted. They still have possession here. Pushing further forward. Here's Ibrahimovic. We're into the last 5 minutes. Really stopped in his tracks there. D'Agostino. Now inside the penalty area. Pinzi. Finds his man. The defence has done well so far. Adriano. Down the line.
Chance for a good cross here.
Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target.
Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. Sloppy defending, really, to give him so much space.
Coda. A minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages. Yeah, he was offside there. A massive relief for the opposition defenders. Ibrahimovic. Can he conjure up here? Ibrahimovic.
Well, the keeper there decided the best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
Plays it short to a teammate. He cleared. The referee brings an end to the game. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager. All of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today. So, fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight at the early stages. Here's Vieira. Udinese. Taps it neatly. Stop the attack dead then. And Cambiasso. A poor attempt at a pass. Cambiasso. Still got a lot to do from there. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so corner is given. Looks to catch them off guard. Adriano! Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. The team wins another corner. Plays it into the feet. Ibrahimovic! Over. Needs to be more accurate than that.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Header. Good work to win the ball. The defence has done well so far. Kicked off, chance here. Down the right.
No let up from the defence here.
Will this be a goal? Crespo. Header. Almiron. And he shoots from there.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Ibrahimovic chooses to go down the left. Vigo! And the
The goalkeeper puts it out for a corner.
It's their first substitution of the game. Although the injury is only slight, the manager has decided not to take any risks with him. Looks to catch them off guard. Gets it. Ref sees nothing wrong, so on we go. Ball still with them here. Ibrahimovic. He cleared. That tackle there, given away a free kick in a dangerous area. Here comes the cross. Gloriously done. That puts them in front. It's a tremendous header. Well, that goal has disappointed a very large number of fans here today. A goal. 1-0. But can they hang on to this lead? Can he find his man? Can he test the keeper?
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it free up. It's a corner.
Goes for the short one. Adriano. Tanuki. Here's Rakoba. He's carrying the ball forward. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. Winston in a good attacking position here. Vigo! And the rebound. What about this?
Well, a well-drilled defensive tactics certainly absorbed the pressure, but it's now a corner.
Adriano! And again! It's in! Goal! They claimed an equaliser. Great effort.
I don't think either side will be happy with the draw here. I think we'll see some great attacking football now from both sides.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Right, and I think that would give the team a little boost.
1 goal each. The game level now at 1-1. Almiron. Justo. Almiron. Boucher. 1 here. Dashes along the right flank. Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. That mistake could have been costly. The defender was quick to react and close it safely. So it's a corner. They're defending well. Good pass. Real chance here.
They want another, so keep the pressure on.
To the target in the middle. The keeper made a fine save. Almost 30 minutes gone. And Figo. Udinese. He could swing it in here. Tanuki. Finished and lost it. Nice footwork. Opportunity here. That's easy for the defence. Here's Cambiasso. And
That's an important block, but it might get itself into trouble here. Launches it high. Deceptive play there, sets up an attack down the right. Zanetti. Adriano. Here's Cambiasso. Not even close, perhaps a loss of concentration there.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Mistime lunge, and the free kick is given. Yellow card. I must say, that does seem a little harsh, but he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision. By the referee. Could be curling over.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Justo. And it's given to the keeper. Samuel. Still in possession here. And Recoba.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Tanuki. Almiron. Justo. Only 5 minutes until the break. Can he find a free man? Can he conjure up here? Over the bar. Really threatening the goalkeeper there.
Run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Eder. Don't give it away there. Justo. All one, good defending there. Adriano. Here's Figo. And Cambiasso. They're in a good position down the left. And he gets shot away. Holds on to the ball. Now have possession here. This puts the defence under real pressure on the right. Whoop, flag was down. Just offside then, he'd straight off the last man. The system was pretty alert then. Whistle goes for half-time, and the players head off to the dressing room. The managers, no doubt, having plenty to say during the break. They have managed. Kick-off. Let's hope the second half. An exciting half of football. They've switched sides for the second half. Chopped him down there. Gives away a free kick. It's a yellow card. Was a bad tackle. The referee has taken exception to it. Says that is bad enough for a booking. Tanuki. Eder. What will he do here? Dinks it through. Ibrahimovic. Right in, what a goal! They have goal. Just after the break. And he puts it away with his right. They have a huge following here at the stadium today. Let's listen to the noise they're making too. It's a dramatic start to the second half, Trevor.
I'd certainly like to know what the manager said at half-time.
They give away possession. He continues his run down the left. Stopped him well there. And he crosses. Tanuki. Recoba. Vigo. And Cambiasso. Nazarati. Bocchini. Ratali. Almiron. Turns defence into attack there. And Ibrahimovic. Great work to win the ball. Vicini. Ratali. On the ball here. They're breaking out quickly here. Sneaks into the penalty area.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. It just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Here's Ibrahimovic. He's looking for support. Chance for another goal, perhaps. Can he conjure up here? Whips it in. Clearance gathered, might have a dig from here. And Riano. Making good progress down the left wing now. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. There's a chance for a cross here. Tanuki. Boucher. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Dealt with the threat expertly. They're in possession, down the left wing. Here's Cambiasso. There's not a lot of support. Can he put it away? A magnificent goal. That doubles their advantage. That was his second goal of the game.
You know, I wouldn't call that much of the way he's shaking.
It was a superb ball in behind the defence.
Yes, it's always hard to defend against a team that can play that kind.
3-1, they may try to defend this lead now. Vicini. Boucher. Cut out well. And Crespo. They picked him out neatly. Really stopped in his tracks there. Magnificently executed through ball. It's clear. Almiron. Boucher. Wins possession to stop the attack. The keeper has to deal with it. And Cambiasso. Vigo. Here's Ibrahimovic. Ratali. He continues his run down the right. Tanuki. Can he put in a decent cross? Goal inside here. Splits the ball nicely. He crosses it in. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Bertali. With possession here. It's off on the long run. Will he find the target? Adriano. Goal! Puts him in a commanding position. He completes his hat-trick. What an incredible all-round performance. Could the keeper have done better than him? Well, I think you'd be disappointed having kept the first shot out. 4-1 can seem a safe lead, but no room for complacency yet. Some players are warming up on the touchline. Eder knocks it through to the front line. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Ibrahimovic. Vanduki.
Well, the through pass doesn't go anywhere, but Leeds have got a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. Just needs a yard. The ball goes out of play in a good position. That's a good ball in. Superbly done. Now they're 2 goals behind. 10 minutes from the end. He squeezed in his second goal of the game.
He's on fire today.
I think that goal may have been a bit of a wake-up call. Looking for support now. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Slack defending, he gave it away. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Cambiasso.
Well, he took no chances there, just knocked it out for a throw.
To the man in space. Vigo! Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
And Crespo. This could be dangerous down the left. Can he make a chance? We're into the last 5 minutes. Almiron. Vanduki. Good running on the ball. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on it. Sloppy good defender, really, to give so much space.
This is their final substitution this match. Well, this, I think, is clear enough. The manager intends just trying to hold on to this lead. And Grosso. Get the ball back. Ficini. Vanduki. He's gone for goal. Just millimetres to the right, that shot.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Obvious foul there, free kick. That goes The assistant referee's flag to spring the offside trap. The run was timed just a little too early. One there. They still have possession here. Now have possession here. Possession lost it. The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. They've come back from the dead, really, to pick up a win. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Never gave up, and as a result, got their reward. A very fine display.
And they certainly earned that win. From the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Over. And Crespo. A vital cut out there and a good clearance. Cornerback. And Samuel. Icon. Continues his run down the left. Galante. There's a late challenge. This could be a chance for an opening goal. Will he find the space? Stankovic. That was close to the corner flag.
The goalkeeper would be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
And Crespo. Dejan Stankovic. They can swing it in from the right wing. Can he find the space? Maxwell. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. That will be a throw. Intercepted. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. He could swing it in here. Can he put in a decent cross? Not a bad shot, and it's over.
He got the cross in from the left, all right. Finding the man in space, but the shot wasn't quite up to it.
Down the line. Here's Dejan Stankovic. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Stankovic. Here's Javier Zanetti. Solid clearance, snuffs out the danger. Crespo! Couldn't get it on target there.
I think perhaps the pressure from defence affected this shot.
Recoba. Crespo. Won the ball well. Recoba. Goal! It's the opening goal. 15 minutes play. He struck it well with his left foot. Fans who turned up on match today are making themselves heard. That was good. They've scored the first goal of the game. How do you think that will affect their approach now, Trevor?
Well, if anything, it might settle them down. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit more patience in their build-up play.
A nice ball through. Ibrahimovic.
But the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal.
That's a well-timed clearance.
This could be the chance to equalise. Hits it! But he's got his shot in, but no real threat. Here's Samba. Maicon. Looks like he's struggling. And Recoba. Wonderfully won there. Went in and won the ball too. He's off down the left wing. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. They're defending well. Yuko. It's 1-on-1.
It's not a bad looking ball. Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Dealt with the threat well. Vidigal. Vigiani. Dealt with that threat well. It's clear. Maxwell. With possession here. Dejan Stankovic. They're in possession down the right flank. Chance to cross. Now here's a chance. Turns defence into attack there. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Brought an end to the attack. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Down the right flank. They're in possession down the right flank. And he swings it over to the target. He has a go from there. No, target.
Well, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. We're sorry, though, they just missed the goal.
Antonio Filippini. Went in and won the ball too.
Oh, a marvellous through pass.
Crespo! They scored! They're now 2 goals up. off the crossbar and in. So with the lead extended, let's see if some complacency might just prove this time.
But a keeper didn't stand a chance with that one.
Never what did you make of that goal?
I think that's boosted their confidence.
They've got a 2-goal lead, Trevor. Yes, they can hold in control of the game. This lead today.
Well, one there. Cambiasso. Down the left. And Ibrahimovic. Maxwell. An attack on the right from the through ball. Shooting chance here. The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Sony. Kufo. Archili. Kufo. Vidigal. Cesar Prates. Vigiani. Cesar Prates. Goes for a header on goal. Javier Zanetti. Has been struggling to keep going. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. That was careless. Maxwell. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Wonderful defending there. Babayoko. Cesar Prates. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Breaking through. Here comes the shot. Keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Samuel. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice could affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. Trevor, how did you see that half? The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. And this one, they've switched sides for the second half. Showed his defensive quality there. Had the ball now. Vidigal. Archili. Vigiani. Can anyone stop him? Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. And Ibrahimovic. Moving well down the right-hand side. Defensive lapse there. Stolen. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders are pretty relieved about that too. Vidigal.
Remarkable work.
Good work to keep the ball. Babayoko. Here's Cambiasso. He dribbles out to the left. Now here's a chance. Crespo. The ball's out. Goal kick. Here's Kufo. Galante. Here's Kufo. Archili. Hassoni. Babayoko. Vigiani. Ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. And Samuel. Icon. He's off down the left wing. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. The shot comes in. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did not find the space for the shot, though.
Chile. Assoni. Delante. Vigiani. He goes on himself. Can he create something here? The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Firm header on goal!
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Drives it to the middle. Incredible block. Some chance here. They won another as they keep the pressure on. It's into the face of goal. Oh, what a goal! They're just one goal behind. Can they make a heroic comeback from here? The deficit looks far less daunting now. Perhaps a sign of complacency. The lead has been narrowed. He's on the rampage. Tremendous through ball. It's been cleared. Cristiano Lucarelli sweeps forward. Vidiga. In possession and getting forward here. Dealt with the threat expertly. He continues his run down the left. He's through on his own. Ibrahimovic! Goal! That doubles their advantage. That's outrageous. There's a superb ball in behind the defence. 2 goals up, 3-1 now. Assoni. Don't give it away there. He's carried the ball forward. Yeah, he was offside there. A massive relief for the opposition defenders. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Maxwell. Beyond the last defender. The linesman had his flag on him for onside. Here's Crespo. Antonio Filippini. Vidiga. All given away. They're just not clicking with each other. Buffon. Nice work to get possession too. Antonio Filippini. Cristiano Lucarelli. Intercepted the through pass, and it's cleared to safety. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. And Crespo. Chile. Ball still with them here. Chile. Assoni. Vidiga. They're in a good position down the left. Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Nice work to get possession too. Antonio Filippini. Cesar Prates. Here's Crespo. gets it. Sony. And he builds it. Maybe a loss of composure there. He sent it wide.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
And Javier Zanetti. And Cambiasso. Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I think it's the right decision too. Vidigal. In the right place at the right time. He's on the rampage. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Oh, great defending there. Koba. Here's Rakoba. They've opened up the defence with a great through ball. Brilliant! Can't see them throwing this away now. That's his second goal today. He's on fire today.
The defenders just couldn't get close enough to it, could they?
Well, the movement and the anticipation was so good, and it's always difficult to defend against.
They've got a 3-goal.
Indeed, they've been in a class of their own today. There's no way I can see them throwing away this league. We're into the last 5 minutes. Splits the defence beautifully. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Gets it in space. Escape the danger at the cost of a throw-in. Manager will make 2 changes here. I think with this substitution, the manager's aim now is just to hold on to this lead. Headed clear. They can swing it in from the left wing. It went over the line for a goal kick. Morone. Pasquale. To the man in space. It was all foul. This is their final substitution this match. Well, from this substitution, it would seem they are looking just to defend this lead. Cesar. Through to the flank. It's it! Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. Vigiani. And Cambiasso.
The right back's got to stay alert.
And he crosses. Antonio Filippini. simply too easy. So, Trevor, no surprises there, really, were there?
A routine win.
And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And we hope to see you for the next broadcast. Goodbye. Good afternoon and a warm welcome to today's game. With me today, man who knows his football, it's Trevor Brooking.
Hello, and thanks, Peter. What a build-up we've had for today's game.
Only 90 minutes or so away from advancing to the final here, and their supporters are in the stadium providing as much backing as they can. Will they be able to please those fans, though, and make it to the final here? Tackles could be fierce today. There's no love lost between these two teams. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. They give away possession. Flag was up, just caught offside there. A corner by the assistant referee.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Get the ball back. He's through on his own. Back to the keeper. It's easily picked up. Slides a neat ball through. Ibrahimovic. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. Adriano.
That was an awful pass.
Sador. And Gilardino. And Sador. Gets it. Now here's a chance. Just wide and into the side netting.
Maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Maicon. Udinese. Maicon. Ibrahimovic. Dejan Stankovic. Here's Pirlo. Jakulovski. Now have possession here. The defence needs to be tight on their man here. Brought an end to the attack. He's carrying the ball forward. Great work to win the ball. And they've really stepped up the pace down the left here. Still the defence here. Amoroso.
Breaking out of defence well here.
Can he create something here? And Grosso. Down the right. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Grosso. And he wants it back. Materazzi. Maicon. And Dacor. Here's Jakulovski. Kaka. Looking for support now. Now it's a goal kick. Udinese. Maicon. Dacor. He's on the rampage. Here's Figo. In the penalty area. Here's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. Here's Jakulovski. Kaka. And Sador. And Jakulovski. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Pirlo. Dealt with that threat well. Possession lost there. Gilardino. Wonderful defending there. Here's Figo. Nice through ball to the wing. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Still in possession here. Maldini. Hang on to the ball there. Here's Cafu. Sador. And the ball now. Threads it through the defence. Can he test the keeper? He has to do better than that. Almost 30 minutes gone. Here's Dejan Stankovic. They're in possession down the right flank. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. They're in a good position down the right. Clearance gathered, might have a dig from here. Just needs a yard. Terrific goal. They're one up. Off the right post and in. The team have really attracted their fans here today, and they have been rewarded.
There was nothing the keeper could do with it. They have to be careful. They might have taken the lead, but this is always a dangerous time. The keeper gets about.
Free kick awarded. Showed his defensive quality there. Sador. Here's Pirlo. Akan. Here's Sador. There's not a lot of support. Wins the ball, great defending. And Sador. Hold on to possession here. Well read and intercepted there. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Wonderful defending there. Vigo. Can he create something here? Oh, it's in! They just can't stop scoring. Absolutely magnificent. Well, that goal has disappointed a very large number of fans here today.
That just underlined the quality of their attack.
They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Here's Sador. He dribbles out to the right. They're in a good position down the right. To the target in the middle. Sador. Here's Vigo. The right-hand channel is an option.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
Is there room for a shot? It's clear. Great work to win the ball. D'accord. Nice through ball to the wing. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely.
The defender kept his eye on that one and played it to safety. It's a corner.
Can they make it? Ibrahimovic! A brilliant finish! It's raining goals. In first half injury time. Struck it with his right foot. It was such a good shot, wasn't it? 3-0 now, a handsome lead developing. Yakulovsky. Here's Vigo. And D'accord. A lovely ball through. Might work the keeper here. The team wins another corner. They play it short. D'accord.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms. Their half-time team talks. So at the break, what do you make of the second leg so far, Trevor?
Well, so far it's been plain sailing for them in this match. And they'll be hoping for more of the same in the second half.
3 goals to 0, and I think one team... Second 45 minutes of football kicks off. How will this one pan out? Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Here's Kaka. Stable. They're in possession, down the left wing. How about this? Kaka. And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. It's a booking. The referee decided to caution him there once the ball went dead. I have to say that was a very bad challenge, and the referee was absolutely right. They'll battle for this in the middle. Here's another corner. Drives into the middle. Gilardino. Brings it under control. Can it find the target in the middle? Nikolowski!
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. The defender read it well. No, not this one. Yakulovsky. Kaka. Here's Grosso. Don't give it away there. Nice footwork. Kaka. To the man in space. It's over. Too high.
Something into the park, but just well, it takes right now.
Here's Grosso. Down the right-hand channel. And Dejan Stankovic. Dako. Out wide. And the shot comes in. Over. Needs to be more accurate than that.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but it wasn't quite good enough.
Here's Maldini. And Kaladze. Here's Yakulovsky. Cruz. Ibrahimovic. Minutes into the second half. Wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here? There's the cross. He volleys it. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
It's very good though to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
Dako. That one is intercepted. They picked him out neatly. Shooting chance here. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. And Grosso cut it out nicely. Won the ball well. Wins possession to stop the attack. Here's Kaka. Serginho. And Gilardino. Here's Dako. Dejan Stankovic. Down the line. Will he find the target? Trouble for the defence from the left. Adriano.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. Yellow.
Kaka. Serginho. Intercepted well. They're breaking free down the flank. half a yard here. Superbly done. Surely they can't lose this now. It went straight down the...
It's been caught perfectly, gave the keeper no chance.
Kevin, what did you make of that goal? It's 4-0. They've been on fire in front of goal today.
Can they keep it going?
Icon. Here's D'accord.
That was all set up by the through ball.
He cleared. D'accord. Got the attack dead then. Here's Jankulovski. Sador. Holds on to the ball. Here's D'accord. He goes on himself. D'accord! You won't be too pleased with him for that effort.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Looking to bring on two new players here. I think this is a substitution that shows the manager's intentions. He wants to hold on to what they have. Solid clearance snuffs out the danger. And D'accord. Vigo. Here's Dejan Stankovic. He's on the rampage. Straight through the defence. Sends the ball wide. Going to throw in a good area. Looking for support now. Out wide. Gets it out of there. Here's a strike. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
In the right place at the right time. Crespo. No, it doesn't pick out his man. Carries the ball through the middle. Cruz. Ball given away. Jankulovski. Here's Crespo. And he takes the return. Nope, it's been cut out. Turns defence into attack there. Ball held on to there. Grosso. Here's Vigo. We're into the last 5 minutes. Can they stay in control and book a place in the final? Medino! It's a yellow card here, a booking for him. And they waited for the ball to go out of play. The referee came back and pulled him up. That pretty atrocious tackle. Who's waiting in the middle? No, not this one. Kaka. Filippo Inzaghi. Here comes the shot. He made sure of it this time.
Oh, he got under that one. Never
Messi. Here's Grasso. Decide to use their last permitted substitution here. It's a little hard to tell. I feel the manager has perhaps decided just to defend their lead now. Yakulovsky. And Seedorf. He's carried the ball forward. Looking for space down the left-hand side. Will this be a goal here? And the rebound. Up goes the roar, and the match is over. They're in the final. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They had a couple of things to work on.
And that closes our coverage this afternoon. My thanks to co-presenter Trevor Brooking.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And it's goodbye from both of us. Fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Milanovic. Get the ball back. Now the defender read it well. Dealt with the threat expertly. Ball held on to there. He's carried the ball forward. Turns defence into attack there. Cambiasso. No, it's been intercepted. Looking for support now. And Javier Zanetti. And he tries one. Not a bad effort. And it wasn't hard to target.
Can you maintain his eye off the ball then? Letting the striker stays focused in those situations.
Vieira. Down the right flank. Cambiasso. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. There's the cross. Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post.
He got the cross in from the left, all right. Finding man in space, but the shot wasn't quite up to it.
Here's Dejan Stankovic. Careless pass there. Got caught on the ball there. He's right. It's in. Brilliant. They've broken the deadlock. He was alive for the chance of a rebound and took full advantage in a ruthless. Team have given their followers reason enough to celebrate. Not the prettiest goal you'll see, but they all count, Trevor.
Oh yes, they had a lucky break there. They won't be good.
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Fini. Wonderfully won there. Down the right-hand channel. Needs to test the keeper here. Off target. He sent it wide of the left post.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Fini. Still in possession here. Bejlanovic. Folio. Wins possession to stop the attack. He's on the rampage. Pushing further forward. Folio. Real chance here. Stopped him illegally there. Cambiasso. Here's Figo. Vieira.
That's a well-timed clearance.
Cruz. Not found there. Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? 4 players to choose from. Adriano. Surely this one. So close, but just wide of the target.
I think the build-up was better than the finish.
And Dejan Stankovic. Stopped him well there. Ball stolen off him. Chance here. Can he make a chance? That won't worry the keeper. It's way off to the right.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so. Oh, look at that. It's a great run.
A lovely ball down the middle. Timely interception. Stirred the defence here. He's carried the ball forward. Shooting chance here. Put it in! That doubles their advantage. A beautiful left foot finish. I think those Central fans will be shouting louder now for different reasons.
The defenders just couldn't get close enough to him, could they?
Well, the movement at the end. Only 2-0 now. You can't get too complacent. 30 minutes into the first half. Ball still with them here. Brilliantly done. Really dealt with that threat. Here's Cambiasso. Vieira.
All set up by the through ball.
In the penalty area. And Cambiasso knocks it out to the wing. A good ball in, could give them another goal here. Oh, it's in! What a goal! That gives them a comfortable lead. It's his second of the game. The fans are making their displeasure known about that goal.
They've looked very comfortable since scoring the second. And it wouldn't.
It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. Fini. Possession gain there.
That was all set up by the through ball.
What will he do from here? Fini. Chaps it deeply.
It's a promising ball in.
Here's Adriano. Pass didn't make it. To the man in space. Goal! Now they're 2 goals down. 5 minutes from half-time. Off the left post and in.
There was nothing the keeper could do with that.
They may try to defend this lead now. Can he find his man? The man picks it up in space and attacks from the right. Dejan Stankovic. Really stopped in his tracks there. Fini. Now have possession here. They've opened up the defence with a great through ball. Vigo! Keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball hit. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played. His whistle, the assistant referee had his flag up. I think it's the right decision too. Coco, Cambiasso, and Dejan Stankovic. Vigo. The referee blows his whistle, and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully, in the right way. Second half kicks off. How will it shape up? They'll switch sides for the second half. Will he find the target? Gets it. It looks as if he brought him down there, but no whistle. And Vigo. They've got a lot to do from there. Gets it in space. The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
And Figo. Here's Adriano. Adriano! Fini. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Stop the attack well. Does well to keep the ball.
What a ball!
They're moving well down the left-hand side. Can he make a chance? That was offside there. The opposition defenders look pretty relieved about that too. Cambiasso. And he finds his man in space on the left. Dealt with that threat well. Javier Zanetti. And Adriano. Cruz.
Oh, he's got through.
He had to get there and he did. In comes the cross. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Went in and won the ball too. What's he done? Caught in possession there. He's got it. It's raining goals. Fabulous strike down the middle.
There really was no stopping that.
A 3-goal margin now at 4-1. Bajlanovic. Brought an end to the attack. Showed his defensive quality there. Coco. Here's Cambiasso. He's on the rampage. Here's Dejan Stankovic. He's looking for a free man. Slip through the gap. What can he do from here? Sturdy defence there. Here's Vieira. Vieira. Vieira! All free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Will he have a go? Could be curling over. Jumper. All one here. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Coco. And Dejan Stankovic. Looking for support now. Needs to find the target with the ball in. They're in a good position down the right. Adriano! Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target.
I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. Just didn't come off for it.
He's on the rampage. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Figo. He's got a lot of support. Chopped him down there. Has to be a free kick. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh. But he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. Careless pass picked off. Does well to maintain possession. And Vieira. Here's Figo.
The keeper's under pressure.
And he hits it. Off target. He sent it wide of the left post.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Here's Dejan Stankovic. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Can he hit the target? The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
I think the build-up move from the striker deserved a better finish than that.
Brought down on the chest. Wonderfully won there. Was he brought down illegally then? No, referee says play on. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Chance in the box. And he smacks one. And Dejan Stankovic. Jampa. Not found there. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. We're into the last 5 minutes. Too obvious. Carries the ball through the middle.
A good cross should set something up.
Stop the attack dead then. Here's Figo. And Vieira. Magnificently executed through ball. Will this be a goal? That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, and his defender played it to safety. They're making good progress down the right side. Will he shoot? Adriano. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Here's Dejan Stankovic. Figo. Vieira.
Oh, this looks threatening.
Vieira. And he tries again.
Smacked up by the keeper.
It blows his whistle and the match is all over. They never looked in trouble and the win was never in doubt. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Thank you, Peter. It was a great game of football.
And we hope to see you for the next broadcast. Goodbye. most desire to win this one. We shall see. Ibrahimovic.
He's looking so confident.
No, not this one. Neto. Clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Ibrahimovic. And Vieira. Shooting chance here. He cleared. And Vieira. Slid into space on the flank.
The defender kept his eye on that one and played it to safety. It's a corner.
Plays it short to your teammate. Good cross might give the first goal. Really stopped in his tracks there. Samuel. Down the middle.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
Sends it back to him. And Kivu. The defender cuts this one out. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. No, it's been intercepted. The defence has done well so far. And it's a great attacking run down the left. Wonderful defending there. Icon. And Figo. Will he find the target now? A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Here's Crespo. Doty. Held on to the ball there.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Icon. Here's Cambiasso. Superb intervention. Crespo. Can surely put it away. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Doty. And David Pizarro. Possession gained there. No, it's been snuffed out. They're defending well, very well indeed. Doty. And David Pizarro. Here's Totti. No accuracy with the pass. Ibrahimovic. Looking for support now. Here's Crespo.
Your through ball is not good enough. Danger's gone.
He intercepts. And he finds his man in space on the left. Does well to maintain possession. David Pizarro. Panucci. And David Pizarro. Intercepted well. Moved it well down the right-hand side. Well, the cross didn't get any further than the defender, and that's out for a corner. It's into the face of goal. Ball stolen off him. Chance here. The keeper holds it. Maicon. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Won the ball well. And David Pizarro. Montella. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. He knocks it in. The ball's out. Goal kick. Here's Samba. Maicon. Cambiasso. Down the left. Can he pick out a teammate? Went over the goal line. Goal kick here. Top quality close control. In the penalty area. Put an end to the attack. He brought it down. All given away. Let's see if they can make something better now of this corner. Played it short. The defence has done well so far. Maicon. Here's Cambiasso. Vigo! Safely into the keeper's gloves. And Crespo. Now have possession here. Looking around for support. Here's Crespo. Can he shoot? Beaten away by the keeper. Soon be half-time, and either side really looks like scoring here before the break. And Totti. Here's Javier Zanetti. Down the line.
The left-back really needs to stay sharp.
Very important interception there. That's predictable. It's a throw-in. The interception stopping the danger, though. Finds his man. Ibrahimovic.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Well, the ball came in from the right as expected, and not a single defender was there to close down the shot.
2 more minutes is being shown on the ball.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Adriano! Goal! They're in front. In first half injury time. A beautiful left foot finish. The stadium has erupted. Such a following this team has here today. Great goal. They really have deserved this, haven't they, Terry?
Yes, that's it.
Cassetti. And David Pizarro. Went in and won the ball too. No way through. Clear by the defender. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Trevor, what do you make of the game so far?
Well, neither side's really settled into much of a rhythm. Hopefully that would change in the second half.
So into the second half we go. Hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. They've switched sides for the second half. Just needs half a yard here. Swinging it in. And it's there. That's the second in quick succession. Just after the break. It's a powerful header. That's the cushion they needed. So perhaps they'll take their foot off the throttle a bit now. And we'll see them defend a bit deeper and protect them. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Tarnetto. They win possession. Neatly threaded ball. Great ball through. Lays it on the ground. Javier Zanetti. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
And Crespo. What a through ball. Ibrahimovic. Hang on to the ball there. Tarnetto. Here's De Rossi. Tarnetto. Icon. Here's Crespo. He's carried the ball forward.
All set up by the through ball.
Can he get a clean strike here? Anxious moments on the manager's bench there. Would have been a costly mistake. Cambiasso. The defence comes out from that through ball. Montella. Still have the ball. Concedes a free kick. Now, can they conjure something up here? It's a decent ball in. Vigo. Here's Cambiasso. Free kick conceded in a promising position here. Could be curling over. They're near the ball. Well given. Here's De Rossi. Cassetti. Kept possession well on the attack here. Stopped him illegally there. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. And Ibrahimovic. Icon. Here's Vigo. Finds his teammate. Can he make a chance? What a fantastic finish! It's hard to see them throwing this away now. And he puts it away with his right. Well, it's been a high turnout, but most of the crowd not happy about that goal. It's 3-0, and they don't look like giving anything away. Cassetti. Here's Totti. They're just not clicking with each other. And Crespo. The defender was quick to see this one. And De Rossi. Cassetti. David Pizarro. Kivu. Cassetti. David Pizarro. Totti. Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target.
Here's Samuel. Icon. Here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Here's Javier Zanetti. Wonderful defending there. Vigo. Threads it through perfectly. Extremely important interception there. Totti. The break is on. Straight offside then. We think given to the opposition. Here's Cambiasso.
Defenders are constantly on the back foot.
This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. A good cross might give us another goal here. Tries to slice open the defence. Vigo! That's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well. Vigo! Sneaks into the box. Surely this one.
That's picked up by the keeper.
We've reached the last 15 minutes. And David Pizarro. Vieira. Cassetti. Tade. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Amazing goal! They narrow the gap. They still need a miracle if they're to survive this one. A super shot. What a beauty. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, that was an absolute classic.
2 goals up, 3-1 now. And Cordoba. Here's Vieira. No one there. And David Pizarro. A long-range effort. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Javier Zanetti. And Vieira. Dashes along the right flank. Gets it. Cambiasso. Traps the ball neatly. Crespo. Here's Vieira. Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Straight at goal. David Pizarro. Montella. They're breaking out quickly here. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Morata. Kept possession well on the attack here. He's on the rampage. Well work to win the ball. Here's David Pizarro. Good work to keep the ball. Holds on to the ball. Javier Zanetti. Down the right. They're in possession down the right flank. Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. Here's David Pizarro. And Perotta. Tade. They picked him out neatly. It's the last chance to get one back here with a good cross. It had some power, but not the accuracy.
I'd say the ball in deserved a better finish. It'll be disappointed that he just couldn't put it away.
Here's Cordoba. And Adriano. He continues his run down the right.
And the keeper has it.
There's the whistle, that's it. Simply magnificent performance by the players here, who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work paid off, and they've come away with a wonderful win. As expected then, Trevor, they have taken the win.
Yes, a straightforward performance in many ways. Few real surprises, and the result we all expected.
So it's now time